everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Wednesday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And today I'm doing my autistic recommendations for books on autism. So I thought let's get into it. This is a requested topic that's been requested more than one occasion, and I've kind of withheld from doing the topic because I didn't feel I really had enough books or expertise to talk on it. But as a lot of you guys have asked for this video and have been really requesting it, here is today's video for you guys. So the first one I've got is Frankie's World by Aoife Dooley. She is from Ireland in the UK and she's autistic. So this is her first book called Frankie's World, and it's basically a comic strip book. I won't show the inside because I don't want to get copyrighted, but this is her second book, Finding My Voice, also by Aoife Dooley. She's an autistic advocate, autistic woman. So that's the two books from her. The next book I've got for you is Laura James, who's an autistic woman locally here in the UK, called Odd Girl Out. It's a really, really great read if you haven't read it. For someone who's a young lady or young woman or even older one going through a diagnosis, this book talks about her story and is a really fascinating read. She is a journalist, so really, really good read if you want to get to know an autistic woman as well. The next book I've got for you is Autism Working, a 7-stage plan to thriving at work by Dr. Michelle Garnett and Dr. Tony Atwood from Australia. And as you can see, it's quite a nice, not sensory overwhelming pictures. And then it says autism is associated with many qualities that are highly sought after by employers, such as reliability, persistence, attention to detail, creativity and problem solving, and many others. The key to success in the workplace is understanding these strengths and identifying the support you need to help to flourish. So basically, if you want to work within employment and you want to work and you're on ASPE or on the autism spectrum, this book will be your Bible go-to, which I'm really looking forward to reading it myself. The next book that I've got is Exploring Feelings by Dr. Tony Atwood from Australia. This is about emotions and feelings and how to process them as someone on the autistic spectrum. Yes, there is young people on this, but this is a really good book for people who are autistic or newly diagnosed or autistic been diagnosed for a long time. This book is about feelings, emotions, how to process them, how to work through them, and how to do cognitive talking therapies to help yourself through it. The next one is The Girl with the Curly Hair. So I'm just going to try and tilt my camera around a little bit. So the next one that I've got for you is The Girl with the Curly Hair, Asperger's Syndrome and Communication. Alice is a autistic woman here in the UK. I will link her website down below. Next one is another Girl with the Curly Hair book. This one is Asperger's Syndrome and Executive Function. So this, again, will be a really good book for those of you that are new to the autism field or are searching for some support. Again, The Girl with the Curly Hair, Asperger's Syndrome, Socializing and Social Energy. Again, that will be another book for you to research. The next book I've got is known as the Autism Bible. It's the Complete Guide to Asperger's Syndrome by Dr. Tony Atwood from Australia. This is what it looks like. I will link it down below in the description. The next book I've got for you is another Dr. Tony Atwood book. It's Been There, Done That, Try This, the ASPE Guide to Living on Earth. So again, this is the second known ASPE Bible book. This is a really good book for those of you on the autistic spectrum and your parents or employers potentially. This is a really good book if you want to know more about being autistic and how to function in everyday life in a neurotypical world that doesn't want us or doesn't really accept us. So this is another good book for you. Again, the last one that I've got for you for this video is the Asperger's Syndrome book by Dr. Tony Atwood. This is for parents and professionals. Again, it's known as the Bible book as well. It's a really, really good book. If you are searching for answers as parents, or carers, or professionals, please grab yourself a copy of this, and I will link them all below in the video description. This has been a requested topic. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the books. I will link each book down below in the video description. These are books that I highly recommend that I've actually read myself. A lot of them are books that I've had for many, many years and just recently dug back out of the wardrobe to do this video because a lot of you are like, oh, Gemma, you say about you've got books on autism. Like, can we see them? Can you talk about them? So each video, each book that I've done, like these, like you can clearly tell that I've read these. Like these have been quite well looked after. You know, it does have quite wear and tear on the corners. So these books are all books that I've personally read and would recommend for you to grab hold of. They're quite cheap, really, not too bad if you go onto like eBay and stuff. But yeah, these books are the ones that I would recommend for your daily reading or monthly reading, depending on how often you're going to want to use them. But again, I would highly recommend each and every one of these books that I've got here in this pile, because these are books that have actually helped me along my autism journey, my discovery. So these are books that I would highly recommend for you to actually use. So I'm just putting them up close to my face so you can see which ones I am actually going to be showing you. So again, these are books that I would recommend to you just to make sure that you haven't missed any of them. There we go. And then the final two are these lovely bright comic strip ones. So you've got that one. And you finally have this one. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my little book collection recommendations. I will do a part 2 once my new books arrive. I have ordered 3 more books on autism by some other authors that have recently been released. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.